Topping the news today, area investigators are working to solve a slew of deaths and bring justice to those responsible. We'll look at that in today's crime report. And it seems to be raining golf balls. We'll have coverage of this year's Tarboro Rotary golf ball drop. I'm Marie Torres. These stories and more coming up on your NewsBreak briefing.
From WHIG-TV, this is NewsBreak 31. Now, here's Marie Torres.
Hello and thanks for watching WHIG-TV NewsBreak. We're briefing you on news going on in our community. In our crime report, a Statensburg man kills his estranged wife and shoots at two others before turning the gun on himself. Saturday morning in the home on 116 Southwest Railroad Street in Whitakers, police say 63-year-old James Radford forced his way in the home, shooting and murdering his wife, 51-year-old Teresa Radford, with a rifle. Radford is accused of then shooting his wife's friend, of whom Mrs. Radford was staying with, 55-year-old Martha Worrell. A friend of both of the women, Shelton Whitaker, was sitting in his car in the driveway of the house when Radford also shot at him but missed. The Radfords were separated for weeks, the wife recently taking a restraining order out on her husband. Whitaker police say Mr. Radford, who attempted suicide, did survive and was in critical condition at Pitt Memorial Hospital in Greenville on Sunday morning. Worrell was shot in the arm and is being also treated at Pitt Memorial. Whitaker suffered some injuries from shattered glass. Radford, though, faces first-degree murder, breaking and entering, and 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill. Rocky Mount police are still investigating the death of yet another store owner in Rocky Mount. Nearing 1 Thursday morning at Kareem's Food Mart on 2053 Raleigh Road in Rocky Mount, police found the body of 47-year-old Abdul Kareem Al-Warrick inside the store. Al-Warrick was transported to the Pitt Memorial Hospital for an autopsy by the medical examiner's office to determine the official cause of death. Police are investigating this as a homicide. This is the second murder of a store owner within a few months. The first was this year in March at Sammy's Food Mart on Old Wilson Road, where Rafiq Salim Sofan, also known as Sammy, who, like Al-Warrick, was murdered as he closed his shop. Anyone who has information about either killing should call Crime Stoppers at 252-977-1111. And in Wilson, police are investigating the death of a Walmart store greeter. Last Wednesday afternoon at the Walmart on Forest Hill Road, an alleged shoplifter, 23-year-old Joshua Max Lambert, was reported to be fighting with Walmart's loss prevention employees and later fleeing them when he collided with 71-year-old Rochelle Pender. Pender was knocked down to the ground and suffered injuries. After 2 days being treated at Wilson Medical Center, then Pitt Memorial Hospital, Pender died from her injuries Friday. Thus far, Lambert is charged with 2 counts of simple assault. This investigation is ongoing, and Lambert, who is still being held in Wilson County Jail, may face even more charges. Pender's funeral was held Sunday night in Wilson. When we return on NewsBreak, local police and the Red Cross join forces to help those affected by recent tornadoes in the state. That and more right after these words.
It's
It's back for a limited time. Every Buick in GMC is now being offered at GM employee price to the general public. Plus, you can now get 0% financing for up to 72 months too. Where? Only at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount. But that's not all. At Davenport, you'll also get something that GM employees don't even get. A lifetime warranty. GM employee price, 0% financing, and a lifetime warranty. See if anybody beats that deal. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time, and it's only available at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount.
When it's happening to you, you'll hear from us. WHIG TV Newsbreak is reporting on the news, issues, and stories that matter to you. Call us at 252-885-1814. Email us at marie.whigtv@gmail.com or check us streaming live at whigtv.com. We're your voice, ready to bring you the news.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The Business Center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Welcome back to your Newsbreak briefing. I'm Marie Torres. Families affected by recent tornadoes across eastern North Carolina get a bit of relief through local efforts, though in a way you wouldn't expect. As awarded by Nash County Superior Court through court orders, communities will be receiving 403 pairs of shoes, 98 pairs of boots, 137 pairs of jeans, 133 shirts, and 18 sweatsuits. These items were seized during 3 undercover counterfeit trademark violation operations in 2010 and have been awarded to the American Red Cross to distribute to needy families. The American Red Cross will be distributing these items in Bertie and Onslow counties. Bittersweetness for longtime business owners as they watch the old pass away. Thursday, we stood with husband and wife Bob and Jane Lane, owners of Bob's Appliance Services, as they watched their former business location being demolished. This comes nearly 5 months after the old building on Howard Street in downtown Rocky Mount was engulfed in flames, making it a total loss for future business. As the Lanes watched on, we wondered what was going through their minds. Bob, tell us how you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm really kind of happy to see us get some resolution to the fire and everything, some finality to it. We'll go ahead and get the building torn down, and we may start looking at what we can do as far as maybe putting something back. No guarantees yet. We've got a lot of talking to do first. All
right. How much history does this building have for you?
For me, it's got 21, 22 years in history in it. For the city of Rocky Mount, I understand it was built back in the 30s, so there's a lot of history there for that. There was a furniture company in here, and several other places have been here. Even an old funeral home was next door. They kept the caskets over here. They had the funeral director live in the front of the building. So it's a lot of history in this building for the city of Rocky Mount.
All right, looking at from the fire to now your new location, how quickly did things turn around for you?
We made the transition in about 3 weeks, and the trucks never left the road. So we're having a lot of people that doesn't know that we've moved yet, and really a lot of people that haven't even heard about the fire. How that happened, I don't know, but there's a lot of people out there that haven't even heard about the fire, and they come here and then they go to the new place. So it's still turning around for us, but we'll get there. We've got some things coming out to try and help us with and to inform the citizens and everything on how to contact us and stay in touch with us and things like that.
I understand you even have a Facebook page with the new location.
My daughter did a Facebook page. She sure did. Yeah. Thanks for the youngsters. Really thankful for that.
Again, you can go online to facebook.com and search Bob's Appliance Services to find their page and their new location and contacts. The new Bob's Appliance location is on 27 Lawrence Circle near the KFC in Rocky Mount. And last week, it wasn't a bird or a plane, but golf balls that were helping to save the day. Thursday afternoon at the links at Cotton Valley Golf Course, the Tarboro Rotary Club held their golf ball drop to help those in need. At the tournament, about 50 people stood watch as a helicopter flew over a golf hole, dropping several golf balls whose numbers were purchased by each participant. The person whose ball got the closest to that hole or inside of it won $5,000. We spoke with coordinator Trey Thorne to learn more about the winner and this event.
I was excited. I was worried about balls being very close to the hole and having many balls close. We'd have to get into a measuring situation, but we had one winner, one ball in the hole, and so he wins it all.
And who is the name of our winner?
Tommy Anderson. He's from Tarboro, been a long-time Rotarian, so is good. He'll deserve the prize. We sold 1,000 golf balls. We did have a package where you could buy 5 balls for $100, so we're still adding those up right now, and it would be somewhere in the low $20,000 range that we raised. And we'll pay out the 5 to the prize. Great success. It's been one of our biggest fundraisers that we've ever had, and we'll probably make this an annual event. So if you didn't get in on this year, next year we're going to try to even sell more balls, so we'd love to have your support then.
Todd Anderson, the winner of the day's event, was not there to claim his prize. We still congratulate him. About $20,000 in total was raised, a majority to go to various charities. After the break, it's sports and weather. Don't go anywhere.
It's back for a limited time. Every Buick in GMC is now being offered at GM employee price to the general public. Plus, you can now get 0% financing for up to 72 months too. Where? Only at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount. But that's not all. At Davenport, you'll also get something that GM employees don't even get. A lifetime warranty. GM employee price, 0% financing, and a lifetime warranty. See if anybody beats that deal. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time, and it's only available at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount.
We're your news team bringing it home to you with meteorologist Fred Holdsworth, anchor Marie Torres, sports reporter Edward Green, and Matt Havitt, our studio guy. WHIG TV Newsbreak, your voice in the community.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The Business Center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Back now for a look at the days ahead in weather. Here's Fred Holdsworth. Fred?
Tornadoes moving through the Midwest on Sunday night caused quite a bit of damage in the Joplin, Missouri area. Not only damage, but a lot of fatalities. At least 89 people are dead as of right now, and their number could go higher as we go later today. This tornado outbreak, of course, is something we mentioned last week. that with the La Nina situation in the Pacific weakening, that would allow the tornado axis to shift from the east coast and southeast, back to the traditional tornado alley, and that is what it has done. Also, a tornado in Minnesota resulted in a fatality in that state. Well, let's take a look at our forecast map and see how things are shaping up over the lower 48. First of all, a very large area of possible severe weather today from north central Texas all the way up into central New York State and even into Quebec and Ontario province of Canada, down into North Carolina, including our area, and then along the borders of Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. And notice too that this does include the Joplin area. In fact, they have flash flooding possible in that area today. Going farther to the west, we see high pressure pretty much over the four corners. That's going to give some fairly decent weather to the desert southwest, but just to the north of that, rain and thunderstorms are possible, that in connection with a stationary front going from Montana southwestward into the state of Nevada. We also see a cold front pushing down from Canada. This is setting off rain in the northern tier of states. Rain will be found in eastern Montana and the state of North Dakota. A warm front pushing northeastward through Pennsylvania. This is another focal point for severe weather. Now, this high pressure system, this is the famous Bermuda High building westward, and this is going to give us a southwesterly flow. That is going to bring our temperatures up this week into the 90s. We could see temperatures as high as the mid-90s by midweek, so keep that in mind. Well, let's look at our forecast now and see what we can expect. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms as we go through the day today, with a high of 91, south wind 10 to 15. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms with a low of 68. Winds will be south at 8. Tuesday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 94, southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tuesday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 66, the west wind at 7. Wednesday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 93, west wind at 7. Wednesday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 68, west wind at 8. Thursday, sunny with a high of 92. Thursday night, partly cloudy, 66 for the low. And Friday, chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 90 and a low of 66 on Friday night. Our high temperature yesterday, 91 degrees. Our low this morning, 70. And that's a look at your Rocky Mount weather. Now back to you.
Thank you, Fred. And here to give us an update in sports is Edward Green. Tell us what's the latest, Edward.
Well, Marie, we've got a lot of stuff in this crazy weather. Hopefully it's not going to change too many sports plans for the week, but we do have some games that are coming up this week with our area teams. We're going to get to some ones that already took place.
All right.
Well, one area team was left in baseball last Friday and in the third round of the state playoffs, along with 3 softball teams in their second round. All 4 teams played Friday night, and come the weekend, only half those teams remain. Rocky Mount's strong run in the 3A baseball playoffs came to a tough end at home Friday as the Griffons lost to North Lenoir 11-4. North Lenoir was the 4th seed out of the Eastern Carolina Conference, the same conference that is home to CB Aycock, the 1 seed Rocky Mount beat on Tuesday in round 2. North Lenoir that same night was the team that beat Nash Central. In softball, the Cougars of Southwest Edgecombe came up just short against West Bladen 5-4. Nash Central was able to get by Havelock at home 6-3, and another upset for the Southern Nash Firebirds as they win in Moorhead 6-3. So coming up Tuesday at 7, Nash Central will host its 3rd straight playoff game, welcoming in 15-4 South Central, the 2th seed out of the Coastal Conference. South Central beat Northern Nash at home in round 1, and Southern Nash travels for the 3rd straight game and will play the number 1 seed out of the Mid-Piedmont Conference, Southwest Randolph and Asheboro. Wins by either team will put them in the 4th round to be played on Friday. And the Carolina Mudcats were in action on Sunday. The Mudcats scored twice in the fourth and twice in the sixth to erase a 1-0 deficit and take a 2-1 lead in the series over Chattanooga. Kyle McCullough picks up his first win in the Reds organization, throwing 6 solid innings, giving up just the 1 run in the second and 3 hits while striking out 5. Brad Boxberger pitched a scoreless ninth to notch his second save on the year, while Nathan Eovaldi took the loss after giving up 2 runs in the fourth. Mike Costanzo and Neftali Soto each had a double and a run scored for Carolina. And these two teams will meet again tonight at 7:15 in Zebulon for Game 4 of the series. James Avery will take the mound for the Mudcats, while Michael Antonini goes for the Lookouts. So a lot of ball being played in our area right now, Marie, and hopefully this week can bring our team some wins. If they can play through the scattered thunderstorms, then hopefully we'll still be getting some of them to a state championship.
All right then. Well, thank you so much, Edward.
No problem, Marie.
And are you tired of are you trying to get your hands on money in this tough economy, but are finding it quite hard to do just that? Tomorrow we'll be hearing from coordinators of a free event that is revealing to area people avenues of obtaining capital. This has been your Newsbreak briefing. We'll see you tomorrow for our live news at noon. For WHIG TV, I'm Marie Torres. Have a great day.